Hi, my name is Matthew Pejkovic or Matt's Movie Reviews, and this is my review of Snowtown.
G'day, mate. I'm John.
How you doing, Steve? You alright?
Pretty good. Nice to meet you.
I've had a gutful. Roller, we're sitting here. Some little kid's being touched up.
What do you think about that?
Don't think I should be doing that.
I don't think I should be doing that, do you?
You want to go up a gear?
Yeah.
You're a natural, mate.
You think your mum's gonna like these?
Oh, probably not, but who cares? Do you mind if I stay over?
Of course, mate. You ever shot a gun before? Feel good? So why not do something about it?
Snowtown is based on the Bodies in the Barrels murders which took place back in the 1990s and gave Australia its worst serial killer in John Bunting, who along with various accomplices killed up to 11 people. Now, while Snowtown is the place where Bunting's victims were found, it is actually the lower class neighbourhood of Salisbury North where the majority of his kills took place. And that is where the movie opens. We meet poverty-stricken single mother Elizabeth, here played by Louise Harris, and we also meet her 4 sons, all of which are subjected to sexual molestation from either close members of the family or close friends of the family. Now, when the cops fail in their civic duty to protect her and her sons, she turns to community vigilante John Bunting, here played by Daniel Henshaw. And at first he comes across as a really charismatic and affectionate bloke, and he helps the family out, lends them a hand, and eventually becomes one of them. And he really takes a shine to shy teen Jamie, here played by Pittaway, and Jamie looks up to John as a sort of father figure. But what he didn't figure is that in the future he will actually be an accomplice to Bunting's murders. Bunting pretty much played judge, jury and executioner on people who he deemed were unworthy to live. So first he killed suspected pedophiles, then he moved on to homosexuals, and then after that it was drug addicts and the mentally disabled. Now, Snowtown is directed by first-time filmmaker Justin Kurzel, and the way in which he presents the violence here is very horrific and at times unbearable to watch. Now, what Kurzel does not do is make a film which is exploitative and entertaining in the way it shows its violence. This is not torture porn, however it is very bleak filmmaking and it will make viewers uncomfortable. Kurzel is very careful to make the point that this is a film about community that were left to fend for themselves and unknowingly let the devil into their community while scrambling to deal with the abundant sexual crimes which the authorities seemingly did not or would not care to look into. As Bunting, Henshaw is simply magnificent. He really plays the dual personalities of this sociopathic killer. Equally brilliant is Pittaway. He's an Adelaide native. This is his first feature film, and he really does a lot of heavy lifting here with a lot of emotional scenes that demanded a lot from him mentally and physically. Like the majority of his cast, Kurzel himself came from the same neighbourhoods in which this movie is based in, and I'm sure it is that fact which spurred him on to make this film as realistic, as gritty and as graphic as it is. For that reason, I say that Snowtown is a very well made and portrayed movie. However, it is not one for the squeamish, so if violence doesn't really agree with you, this movie will not. If you can stomach certain scenes, if you've seen some things before, I think you might get something out of Snowtown. Definitely one of the most confronting films I've seen in a while, and also one of the well acted ones as well. That was my review of Snowtown. My name is Matthew Pejkovic. For more reviews, for more trailers and for more clips, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.